approached this offseason? You guys good? Yeah. How have you approached this offseason?
I have continued to grind and just continue to work on my knee. I think everything revolves around my health, the way my knee's feeling. And so far I've been feeling great. I've been practicing without a knee brace. That's something I just could not do last year. So I know like during the season, once you start getting in the mix and in games and stuff, then I really should be able to go. I think my last 3 games of the season, Miami, Pittsburgh, and KC were my best games of the year. I hate that it waited all the way to that point, but that's just what it took. And I've just been trying to use that to springboard into this season.
Today, I mean, you seem like you had about 2-3 sacks, Woodman sacks out there.
Mm-hmm.
You're the most, you're the guy that everybody seeks wisdom from on this roster. Where would you seek that wisdom? Where would you seek that?
Oh man, I'm just paying everything forward. 95% of the stuff that I say didn't come from me. I've been fortunate to play with a lot of Hall of Famers, from Peyton Manning, DeMarcus Ware, Brian Dawkins, Champ Bailey, and I just use all that as reference when I'm talking to these guys. When I talk to these guys, I don't talk to them about things that I was doing at that age. I talk about things that I should have been doing at that age, or things that I felt like should be done at that age. And I tell DeMarcus this all the time. I'm like, bro, I just be biting your style all the time. Like, guys that come up to me and ask me stuff, and I just repeat what DeMarcus told me 8 years ago, 6 years ago, what Peyton Manning said to me, and all the guys that I've been around. So it's not originally Von out there. It's guys that I've been around, but it's all great information at the end of the day.
Hey, Von, can you quantify the difficulty that the Stevenson kid is trying to pull off here, going from wrestling to here today?
Well, his locker is right next to mine, and right when we signed him, he texted me and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be on your hip. My locker's right next to mine, right next to yours." And I was like, "All right, that's cool." But it didn't really hit me until we're in there and I'm talking to him like he's just now like playing football. This is some of the stuff that we did like when we were little kids. So he got to kind of, he just has to be on an accelerated, learning path, which he's capable to do it, and we got great coaches to really bring it out. But when it comes to an athletic standpoint, a physical standpoint, he's got it all. I remember when he came in there yesterday, I just had to try him a little bit and just try to grapple him a little bit, and he was quick, and he grabbed me, and I'm like, I see it, I feel it. So he's definitely got all the athletic ability in the world, and we got great coaches here, but it's gonna be on the coaches to really bring that out of him. And I'm excited to see it, man. He's a very athletic player, strong, physical, and I'm just excited to see what the coaches can bring out of him.
Like learning from Bobby Babich at defensive coordinator?
I mean, to be honest, it really is no change. He did a lot of talking before, as the linebackers coach, and now he's doing it from a defensive coordinator position. He's always been a great coach since I got here, and he's always had, really great things to say in front of the defense, and now it's just his full-time job. And he's more than capable of that job. I'm excited to see him. On his journey for sure. He's a great coach. He's going to be a great DC for us. Very, very intelligent, and he coaches the mindset, which I feel like is very important from coaches at this level. He gets us going, each and every day. He brings the energy, and I'm excited to see what he brings to this defense.
Your optimism, since you've been here, before that, it's on another level. It always has been. Mm-hmm. Has it been tried at all this offseason when you go back and look at what happened last year?
Yeah, of course. It's definitely been tried, but at the end of the day, that's all I got is my optimism and my faith. And I know what I can do, what I can still do at the end of the day, and you just got to keep pushing. And whenever God says it's over with, then it'll be over with. But I still feel like I got a couple of more years left, and I'm gonna give it my all. My sons are just now starting to come around to consciousness, and every time they see the Buffalo Bills logo, they be like, "Daddy, Daddy." They see my 40 jersey, and they be like, "Daddy, Daddy." So I want to be able to, play and get sacks and, have them experience that, on my way out for sure.
When you talk about Peyton Manning, right, and you played with Peyton Manning, you won Super Bowls with Peyton. Seeing this roster with so much turnover, and now you, Josh, are, the OGs of camp. What do you see in Josh's demeanor, these couple of phases of OTAs that has some similarities on Peyton Manning's approach when he was a kid?
Well, I mean, on the field is nothing that I can say to Josh. I like to put my GM hat on. He's just a GM's dream. When it comes to playing quarterback and all the things that he could do out there, it's literally nothing I can say to Josh on the football field. But what I do is I just try to stoke the fire a little bit. Sometimes I might text him like a picture of Lombardi Trophy, or I might send him an interview of other quarterbacks around the league that have won Super Bowls, just to kind of get the fire going, which I already know is there and I know it's welcome. But it's just the mental part of it for me, and letting Josh know that I believe in him 100%. Whether we win, whether we lose, man, I believe in 17. I'm a ride or die with 17, and he's the key for our success. He's the key for the success here in Buffalo and Western New York, and that was the reason why I came here. And I firmly believe in Josh. He'll be able to deliver us home, and I'm gonna do whatever I can to make it easy for him. Whether that's making plays on defense, whether that's just supporting him and let him know that I got his back. 90% of the time, that's all these star players need, is to know that you got their back. They got the weight of the world on their shoulders, the weight of Buffalo, the weight of the NFL on their shoulders, and the only thing he's missing is a Super Bowl. So I know he thinks about that each and every day, and some days it's just my role to just say, hey, man, I love you, man. Whether we win, whether we lose, man, I got your back, and I feel like he finds relief in that for sure.